Hello YouTube and welcome to a new poker video. We are going to be going deep into this 4,000 guaranteed dozen second screen. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to show you some big spots where I used reads to get an advantage. Let's get right. Some people even claim that you can't even get reads online, and that is not true. I'm about to show you how to get reads. I originally thought this was a 3,000 guarantee, but yeah, this is another 4,000 guarantee, and we're going to go deep. But before that, we got to play these queens, and yeah, this action is insane. Basically, the all-in dude, I just figured he could probably have worse pairs sometimes, and then yeah, after that dude calls, I feel like I'm just screwed. Yeah, we're screwed. But the Jack-8 overcall hits the two pair, you already know. We do not give up easily. We're gonna re-enter, and shortly after we pick up the queens again, we raise an early position raise, and this guy moves all in. About to go for the double up, or is it gonna be another cooler? We're gonna insta call, and he has kings. We are screwed. We already know. We are going to enter again. And this time, we had two spots where we 3-bet ace-jack, got 4-bet jammed on and folded. We finally end up with ace-queen. We go all in, and we get stacked again. We are now $50 deep. Can we do good this time? We're going to enter this tournament again, now $50 deep. Our first hand, we're going to raise with ace-6 and flop an ace. Very good spot because he's supposed to re-raise a lot of his better aces. And we're going to turn a huge draw. Feeling much better about this one. Like, unless he's got some random two-pair, like even then, we still got equity. This is a very good spot, and he is going to fold, but we pick up some chips. All right, this hand we have ace-jack suited. We raise under the gun, get a call, and then an all-in. And yeah, it's 4,670 to call, 13,000 in the pot, over 2-1. Perfect odds. We're going to all in at this guy to get him out of the hand, and it's a flip. But we're going to hit a jack. Love to see it. We're at a double up stack. Finally. The next hand, we're going to raise pocket nines, and someone is going to move all in. Not quite 2-1 this time, but we have a nice pair, so we're going to gamble with this guy. He flops the ace, but we hit the river. Triple up stack now. We are feeling much better about this tournament. There's not going to be too many reads early on. As for early on in tournaments, I don't usually try to get reads because there's a good chance that you will not be playing with the same players, you know, down the road. And it's hard to remember all the player numbers. But the reads will come soon. I end up not doing much for the next like 30 or so minutes until I end up hitting the money. After getting those wins, I decided to play a lot of ICM, and I wasn't really picking up much. But now that we've hit the money, we're going to gamble with the king-queen. We going to get a caller? No one calls the king-queen. They all just tanked. But hey, we got queens again. We have had a very bad history with this hand so far, but it's at the end of the day, it's queens. We're going to go for it with the under the gun stack. He's probably strong a lot here. He has pocket sixes. And he hits the flush. The queens are just no good, man. I guess we're going to go for it with the ace deuce now. Them blinds are big. They will destroy us, so we have to gamble with this ace deuce now. Hey, nobody calls. Yeah, we got to come back in this video too. You already know. We're going to get lucky and he's going to limp. And we're going to flop a flush draw and we're just going to rip it, hoping he has nothing. Now we actually kind of hope he would have called. So a read I already have is from them first couple of hands. I know they're folding to all ins, even from short stacks. So we're going to take that one down. And we are going to pick up ace-10 next. That hand's even better. And there's a limp this time. Yo, sign me up. We're all in. This guy's tanking, and he's going to end up calling. Oh, shit. I hate these spots. They both call. Is it over now? Are we finished? It's a tie. Let's go. When your stack's consistently around 10 big blinds, there's not going to really be reads. It's just going to be all in or fold. So this one, jacks, we're all in, and he limped in with king, queen. He flops 2 pair, but we turn the straight. Double it up. Let's run it up. Ace jack next. Let's go. We're going to get 1 caller. We're going to get 2 callers, and we are going to flop trips. I'm going to make it look like a range bet. Like I'm just betting every hand here. He's going to call. Turns a 6. Not really a very interesting card. I'm going to just bet a little more. Trying to keep him in with some weak hands. Maybe give him the opportunity to bluff. He is going to move all in with pocket 3s. All right, now we got a stack. We're going to have to start paying attention to these all-ins. And we're going to pick up ace-queen. What is going on? Yeah, we're going to raise this one. And an all-in. This one is 3 ways if we call. We decided to let it go. We had one dominated and we were flipping with the other. You can probably go either way. We are going to raise, though, with another ace-queen. Can we take out the ace-8? Yes, we can. 32 left. So if you want to get reads on poker tournaments, you have to pay attention to, like, every single hand. I have a hard time doing that when I'm playing multiple tables, but we are only playing 1 table right now, and trust me, we saw that. 187 just went all in with top pair and sucked out huge. You want to pay attention to the type of hands that your opponents are calling all-ins with pre-flop, calling all-ins with post-flop. It can really help you out down the road. There's another hand that really helped me with deciding on how to play against 187. He bluffs almost pot on the river. It's a very rare move by opponents sometimes. We end up mostly playing ICM until about 10 left. We started making some plays. And then, this hand we pick up jacks. We raise, he calls, and we remember how this guy plays, so we're going to just do a small bet. And this is where we're going to try and be a little tricky. We're going to just check. And we're going to hope he bets like pot. Something dumb, please. You can do it, and he goes all in. And yup, there you go. That's how reads can help you get chips. We have all of his chips just about. I knew he was capable of making big river bluffs and overvaluing top pair because of previous hands that I seen him play. If you want to get more reads on online poker, you just have to watch your opponent's hands and adjust your strategy based on their plays. Normally the jacks, I would just bet all 3 streets, but I decided to bet small on the flop and then check the turn in order to try and make it look like I have a weak hand. He'll feel better about top pair bluffing in that line. Shortly, that player 187 ends up getting knocked out when we make the final table. It's a very aggressive final table, so we're going to try and get what reads we can, but I might have to play a little tight. 207 and 127 were playing insanely aggressive. So when I finally picked up this ace queen in this crazy spot, I knew what to do. We have to try to win the chips. 207 is going to call. And yeah, we mostly played ICM until about this point because they were playing really aggressive. We're just trying to wait for a big ace or a pair. We got them dominated. We hit the queen. Get some more chips. These opponents were 3-betting at a very high frequency. So even my ace nines, small pocket pairs, like I had to just fold them. But we finally pick up ace jack here and we get it all in. He's got king jack. Love it. Gets another double up. I'm just trying to maintain a stack until at least 127 gets knocked out to where I don't have to keep playing 2 aggressive opponents. 127 is almost eliminated, but this hand is just too strong. We have to all in. He's going to call. It's a flip. We end up winning the flip. And now it's looking good to be heads up with a very aggressive opponent. This opponent is extremely aggressive. We are up for the task. Huge 5x raise. We're still going to all in the a7. And he ends up folding. So, like, he's got to be doing that with some bad hands. This ace, we're going to try and bet this flop. See if he does something crazy. He's going to raise, and we're just going to go all in. He's just going to fold again. This dude was literally raising us every flop. It was nice when we had a hand, but when we didn't, like, we were just checking a lot of flops. When playing aggressive opponents, you want to have less bluffs since they're going to re-raise you a lot more and call you down more. Ace King is good enough, though. We're going to raise. This is a really dry flop. And like I said, he was betting every single time. So we're going to try and call him down. And it double pairs. Still don't feel the greatest if he keeps betting. We're going to have to go with ace high here. And he had a flush draw and missed. I don't know what he was doing. And yeah, see what I mean? He just crazy. Just all in. Lead out, all in. We now have the upper hand, feeling a lot better. All we got to do is wrap this up, and this might be it. He's going to fold this time. We're going to raise pocket threes, and we're going to go with it. Might not be the most optimal spot, but it was 6:30 in the morning. And we were just trying to wrap this up. This time we have ace-10, though, and against aggressive opponent, this spot is much better. Double it up. Eventually we end up in the spot where we raise a queen 6 suited. He's going to lead out for pots. And we have top pair. We're just going to call. He's going to lead out for pots. And we're going to call, and he has a middle pair. Then we're going to pick up pocket 10s. Can we wrap it up right here? He has 6 8s, and he hits the trips. He starts coming back. And this crazy hand is going to happen. Just call, and he has freaking flush. We stop picking up hands. We pick up queen 9. We go all in. The rest is history.